Here's a news flash for you. Every single human being is a liar. So yeah, maybe is that your norm? No. Maybe you're honest to the best of your ability. Yes. And some people are worse than others. There's a little bit of good in the worst of us, and there's a little bit of bad in the best of us. Every single human being falls short. So they have this thing in the program, called character defects. We ask God to remove them is one of our steps. Yes, we ask God to remove them, and we get better at them, and our behaviors get better as a result of not drinking, and as a result of handling life differently and having a structured process, letting God discipline us in the way our book tells us to do. However, no one is perfect. I wanted to talk a little bit today too about my career in prison. So I worked in prison for 22 years. No one is perfect in there either. A lot of the officers think they are. And I was guilty of that too. When you put that uniform on, and a lot of us get that chip in our shoulder for a while. We just think we are just God's gift to the world, which we're supposed to be, by the way, God's gift to the world. Now I know that I literally am supposed to be. I'm supposed to get myself up at the same time every day. Whatever God puts on my heart, when God tells me to get up, I'm to get up at that time every day. I'm supposed to do certain steps to take care of my mind, my body, and my spirit, and my family, and my finances, and my friends, my family. I'm supposed to be the best because God is the best. God created us. God lives in us. God's all around us. I'm literally a vessel of God. And my job is to create the best me every single day and give it to the world. I'm doing my best to do that. And I've got to remember that I fall short. I always beat myself up. I always look at what's wrong, and I'm hearing that's a good thing. So the mentors and people that I look up to are saying that that's what champions do. They look at what's wrong. Well, I think I take it to the extreme, but not sure. It doesn't matter. What matters is I'm doing my best that God tells me to do every day. I don't have to live up to your expectations or anyone else's. Only what God expects of me. Because God does have high expectations for me. And I have fallen so short, and I feel like crap about it. And I'm making up for it. And I'm doing better and better at a quicker and quicker rate. And I'm really, really grateful for the opportunity to make it better, that I get this opportunity to make it better. So, be brave. I was thinking this morning when I woke up, maybe that would be a good topic today. I asked God, what do they need? I'm thinking, how to be brave. What am I good at? I'm good at being brave. That's one thing I was born with, that I really am brave. I mean, I have moments of being timid. I don't know if it's timid or cautious. I don't know, but Tina is brave. And I always thought that was a bad thing. And I always tried to hide it. And I had to work to act more reserved and more timid. And I still, I'm not 100% authentic all the time. But man, have I made leaps and bounds. Thank goodness. Thanks to other examples, thanks to other brave humans in this world, mostly men. I've always followed men, mostly. It's always men that I admire. Of course, yeah, I love men. But I love women too. But women, I have not, for some reason. I know there's brave women in this world, a lot of them. I'm seeing them more and more. Maybe I haven't been as brave as I thought I was, because I know that how I see the world is really how I am. So if I'm not seeing a lot of brave women, it means I'm not being very brave. So maybe I'm seeing more and more of them because I'm becoming more and more brave. Do you catch my drift? Not everybody gets that, I'm noticing. And maybe I didn't get it at first either. Every single time, How you see the world is exactly a reflection of you. So no, it's not just sometimes. Our words matter. The universe hears what we say. And I've learned that I need to watch my words more carefully. Well, I'm doing more of that. I'm really working at speaking more seriously and getting my message across better. I'm practicing. I won't ever be perfect, but I'm perfect in God's eyes, and so are you. And the way to be brave is to not worry about what any other human being thinks of you. Don't worry about it. What matters is what God thinks. That you know that you are sticking to your core values, what you know is right in your heart, that came from God from the start. I love rhyming. To me, that's God. When I rhyme, it's like I'm in flow. It's what God knows and what God's saying. It's so cool. So grateful for that. Grateful for that connection today that we can tap into at any time. If you don't feel right, if you don't feel good, it means that you're separated from God and you did it, not God. God's always here. It's us that walks away or turns away. So if you don't feel good today, as I didn't yesterday because I was being a selfish brat, ungrateful. When we don't feel good, it's lack of gratitude, because God created in us everything loving and kind and fun and perfect. He gave us so many blessings, the blessings of the earth, the ability to breathe, the ability to see, feel, touch, hear, and even the things he takes away is a gift. Some of you can't walk, or maybe you lost someone in your life that you love. That's a gift, because there's a lesson in it. There's a lesson that we're supposed to learn in every test. So be brave and don't be like the rest. Stand up, be brave, be yourself, be authentic, listen to your heart, which with God at the start. Don't drink, don't use, no matter what. No matter what. Take care of your body. Yes, get help from doctors, outside sources, but don't rely on vices and drugs. It's just no good. No alcohol, drugs. Take care of your body. Be brave. Be who you were meant to be. I found that by being brave and just being me, that God is using me more readily. I'm going through a lot of tests right now, and that means I'm going to learn a lot of lessons, and I'm grateful that I get to. We don't know. We don't know when God's going to call us home. I don't know if we get to choose. I'm beginning to think we do. As long as we listen to God's plan. I really, literally, since I've been listening to God and taking direction, I mean, being obsessed with it, it's like my body's better, my mind is better, my health is better. I literally, I'm looking younger. Everything is so much better. Yes, there's tests. I have a lot of tests. Don't get me wrong. However, you focus on the good. Listen to God, and God does the rest. Love you guys. Let's go. Be brave today.